Adriana. Don't worry. Don't just at me. Stop it like that. Fight me again. Are you gonna throw any juice boxes at me?
Girl, shut the fuck up.
All I'm trying to tell Lisa. No, I'm talking now. No, you see, you're doing it again. If you wanna get to that level, I can get there too.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
I'm trying to explain to you why I made that comment. I can't fix your childhood traumas. I'm not a therapist. What? Excuse me? Selfish, and you know what? Maybe what's happening with you and Lenny is karma.
Loser.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. I'ma call it right now. If Kiki's not a full-time cast member next season, season 7, don't even come back with the show. Like, Kiki has literally been acing the ending of this whole entire season. Like, my hat goes off to Kiki. She's definitely MVP of this season. She's been a standout, literally. Everything she said about Lisa were correct. Julia, low-key, is messy as hell. I'm here for it. Y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, join the family. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the back.
Start where we left off, where the girls are over here at the baby, hanging up in the tree of this little house, a little hut village. They got all these like dolls, look mangled, hanging up by their necks, and I'm just like, what is this? And it's like a cultural thing, which I guess I don't know anything about it, so I can't speak on it. Is it disturbing? Yeah, it is. Julia gets triggered by it because she's just like, we already know her backstory with her son and everything that has happened, so I can see why that's very triggering, and she breaks down. Some of the girls venture onto the island, but you know, it is creepy, so they come back to the cabana or gondola, and you know, Gertie starts crying because Julia starts crying, and then Gertie is over here just like about to throw up.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Give me that.
Adriana to come back. Adriana's taking her time. They're yelling like, come on, come back. Oh my god, we gotta come back. It's creepy. We gotta go. It's just so much stuff going on. And then as they're leaving the whole place, the guy is looking at them because they're like, can we leave? Can we leave? Can we leave? But he's just like, okay. So they're trying to figure that out. Then on top of that, we see a freaking dog barking. Then on top of that, we see Gertie starts, you know, talk about she's sick. They bring out this big ass bucket from where I do not know, Narnia.
This one, please. Oh my god. We brought a field bucket.
And then on top of that, as Gertie's over here, you know, have her head in the freaking bucket, they're like, everybody give her peace and quiet. Give her peace and quiet because she's not feeling well. So everybody's just like, girl, why in the fuck did a mariachi band on a boat? It's giving Disney. It's giving Pixar movie. It's giving random. Right? It just come out just.
Come on, everybody, let's change the mood. Let's dance. Let's get up. Let's get up. Let's get up.
Like, I would have been like, girl, what? Look at the producers like, girl. Out of all the times, when I said there was too much stuff going on, it was good. But yeah, it was really good. I can't say too much about it. But you know, they get into the bus, basically, you know, they go back to the hotel. We find out that Adriana has her performance coming up, and you know, I'm excited for her. You know, this is a big moment for her. So ladies get dressed, they go down to the venue. It's like in the middle of like the time, like the square. Really nice. There's a lot of people out, like a lot of people. I'm just like, oh, this is like legit. So Adriana, she's in the back. She's like, oh my god, I'm getting so nervous. This and the third. We see the girls get on the sprinter. When they get on the sprinter, Kiki's sitting in the back. Lisa comes in last, and Lisa's like, she says something like, while they're getting off the bus after they get to location, like, Kiki was like, girl, you like, we're cool. It's not that deep. And Lisa's like, well, just don't throw anything at me. I'm just like, for me, when I think of Lisa, I just think of like, there's no accountability ever. I feel like when she thinks about things, she always thinks that she's in the right, which is why she tap dances on my nerves daily. So they're over here, go to the venue, they're over here having a good time, they're walking around. Kiki's over here just being goofy, doing her own thing. She's over here like trying to dance with Lisa, I guess trying to mend things over or mold things over. And Lisa's just like, oh, don't attack me. And I'm just like, that's passive aggressive behavior.
Stop playing the victim, woman.
Like, nobody here is your motherfucking child. So for you to sit up here and try to stand up on me because you're not that girl. Like, Lisa, you're not that girl. Right? So for you to want to stand up and tell like what you gonna do and then want to cry, Karen, girl, weak, goodbye. So everybody goes to the VIP section and they see our Adriana comes out. First of all, when Adriana come out, I don't want to sound like no hater. Her song, love her song. She came out, she was very much full voice.
She's like, hey everybody, how are you doing today? This is going to be really good. I'm so happy to be here.
Happy to be here today. Thank you so much. And a big thank you, my girls.
I was like, okay, like, girl, save your voice, girl, because you're going to have to sing. So we thought. So she's over here, you know, the song starts. She's just like, so if you hear her speaking voice like, hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing today? Then she sings like,
I am Miss Hot Fire.
she's giving that, right? But as she's continuing to perform, you can hear two different audios. You can hear the track audio and you can hear her voice audio. When people say lip sync, it wasn't syncing. I was like, what is that? I don't know if the producer's trying to be shady, because I feel like they could have easily just played the track and she could have mouthed it. Like, obviously she was lip syncing, but we can hear her voice as well. And to me, it did not sound like the track. No shade. Even Marisol, she picked it up. She's like, is she lip syncing? And then you see, it's like Miami, hi. You like, wait, what? Oh, girl, we caught you. But they did the lift up, and you know she was over here just doing her thing. It was great, all in all. Everybody had a good time. So shout out to them. Shout out to them for, you know, supporting Adriana. All of them decide that we're gonna go back to the hotel and we're gonna get ready for the party that they have at the hotel. So all the girls are getting ready for the party, and you know they meet in Alexia's room. All the ladies look nice. I think the first person that arrived was it Lisa? Okay, the first person that arrived was Lisa, I believe. Then Kiki, then Nicole, and all the ladies are arriving, right? So Lisa and Kiki are standing there, and it's very like awkward, right? And you know, she basically tells like her, like, look, I have no issue with her. It is what it is, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to have no drama. And Lisa's saying the same thing. I don't want to have no drama. Everything is cool, whatever. So Lisa is still saying like these subtle things and just like, you know, I just don't want you to throw anything at me. And just like Kiki's just like getting fed up. Like, girl, why do you keep saying this? Because you're trying to make it sound like I'm aggressive, and that's not we're not about to go with this narrative.
Are you gonna throw any juice boxes at me? Oh my god, like stop this. Like, I'm just asking. But I don't, do you see me go around throwing drinks on people?
So she goes outside. She's already in a mood. Larsa comes in. She's like, hey girl, what's going on? First of all I see on Larsa is titties. I said, girl.
I love this on you. You look amazing, and I love your hair like that.
So Larsa comes in chest first, and you know, she asked Kiki like, okay, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, it seemed like the mood is shift. And she was just like, no, like, she was like, Lisa is just so annoying. I'm tired of hearing about this whole Lenny thing. I'm tired of her over here acting like her world's about to end. And she just said in her confessional, was like, you're over here so distraught. Your children are healthy. You're healthy. You're over here so worried about your future because the most thing you're concerned about is moolah, dinero, and money.
You healthy, your kids are healthy. These are the most important things in life, but clearly the way you acting, these are not important. Money is priority. But
Kiki's word, not mine. She said, you don't care about them kids. You care more about that money than your kids. I said, ooh. Girl. So Kiki's not happy. When I said Kiki was tearing Lisa up left and right in this episode, baby. So Julia comes in and she's ear hustling, right? She's over here listening to Kiki go off, and Kiki peeps it. Kiki ain't stupid. You see her just side. So she's over here just talking. Julia goes outside and she sits beside Lisa, and she's just like, yeah, Lisa, you know, they're inside, they're talking about you. And Lisa was like, who? Kiki? She was like, yeah, Kiki and Lars. So they're speaking about you, basically saying that, you know, they're tired of, you know, you bringing up Lenny, saying that you're a selfish, entitled brat. And she was like, I'm a spoiled brat. See, this is why I don't say anything. I didn't say anything because I don't have time for this and that and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, girl, I get it. Don't get me wrong. So as they come back in, basically Nicole brings up, when everybody goes back inside, Nicole brings up like, okay, Julia, you brought up outside that, you know, all this stuff about what Kiki said. Like, why did you bring that up? Like, you're over here being the messenger instead of just holding your peace, shutting your mouth, and minding your fucking business.
with my problems, and she felt really hurt. I didn't say tired. I said we as a group, we're always supporting you, especially Lars says your best friend.
But I get why she did it. And, you know, Lisa's just like, look, I don't want to have no drama. It is what it is. Not through sabes. No, ma'am. Here's my white flag. I don't want to have nothing. And Kiki's just like, girl, you just want to play the victim, but whatever. They, you know, they call a truce, whatever. They go downstairs to the party. Everybody's dancing, having a good time, just, doing their thing, right? So, as everybody's having a good time, nobody brought this up. Everybody's like dancing, drinking, doing their thing. Lisa sits down, Julia sits down with her again, and Gertie's sitting there too. So Julia then divulges more, like everybody thinks that, you know, you're talking about Lenny and we're kind of over it. We show empathy for you, but we don't want to hear about the shit. And she's just like, well, I'm going through so much in my life, and just for people to think that I just have to get over stuff and this and the third, it's just not fair. And, you know, I just don't want to be here. I want to go. Gertie's hearing it and she's just like, Nicole, girl, why is she telling her everything?
So, she's telling her everything. Not say to, like, right now, what happened. Because you're not a birthday is not an excuse.
So that's when, you know, Lisa gets up and Larsa's just like, girl, you okay? Like, what's going on? And she was like, no, she was like, Julie just told me that everybody has so much to say about me, but none of y'all can say nothing to my face. So my so-called friends, I'm about to go upstairs. I'm over it. So to be honest, Lisa, I get why she's upset. However, she would have pissed me the fuck off because of the simple fact, and this has happened before. If I'm having a good time with my friends, with my group, and then we have one Debbie Downer ass bitch who just wants to be in a mood, now I feel like I have to end my party, end my vibe, because you feel some type of way, and now we all have to go up there to, you know, console and rescue you. Right. So they go upstairs, they're all sitting down, and, you know, they're trying to like, okay, what's going on? Why are we here? Right.
I couldn't sit back and see you stand over someone like Kiki that doesn't come for anyone, and you're like, shut the f up. It's not who you are.
It goes from Julia explaining to then Kiki giving her reasoning. She said, look, the reason why I feel this way is because sometimes I feel like you can be inconsiderate of other people's feelings, and you feel like you're the only person that has a right to go through something just because you're going through something right now. And she was like, look, I understand that you're going through something, but you don't know nothing about me. When I was 15, I got kicked out of my house with a book bag during the rain. I was homeless, and, you know, I got here by my hard work.
Thing about me. And if you know my backstory, I've been on my own since I was 15. get kicked out on the street.
You guys have privileged lives, and I do too because of my hard work. But don't discredit me like I haven't been through shit. And she was just like, you don't know what I have to go through. She's like, I don't have no man taking care of me. I'm doing it all on my own. I have 2 kids, and you don't know my child's name. She said, what's my child's name? Lisa. Oh, then Kiki was just like, the reason why I said what I said about the whole hut situation is when I was younger, I lived in a situation like that. And that was my reality. So for you to come and then say, oh, these people don't have or can't feed their dogs food, what I'm feeding their dogs is better than what they could ever feed.
This is what made me You're twisting my words. You're twisting my words to make me look like I'm not a sensitive, entitled asshole. I'm not really.
And then that's what Lisa was like, no, you're trying to twist my words and make me sound like I'm just this ignorant, selfish asshole. And that's not the case. Well, girl, to be honest, you just clocked your own tea, because that's really what the case was. You sounded ignorant as fuck to assume that just because their living situation looks like that means that they cannot provide for their surrounding. Like, we cannot go to someone else's country and judge their living situation because it doesn't look like ours. It's ignorant as hell, and it's very much vapid and self-centered of her to think that, you know, just because you have a privileged life because you did lay on your back to it yourself. It's just one of those things where it's just like, how dare you speak on somebody else's life? Like, because to be honest, and to be honest with Lisa, it's like, it's so funny for you to speak on these people that you do not know in their living situation when your situation literally could have been gone like that. So it's funny for me for you to speak on something when you literally was about to be hopeless, destitute, selling pussy and fish plates underneath a bridge under I-97.
All I'm trying to tell Lisa, I'm talking now. No, you see, you're doing it again. If you want to get to that level, I can get there too.
They start going up, and then Lisa says something that when I say pissed me off, because after Kiki literally divulged her whole life story, even asked you, did you know her child's name too? You know, let you know that, you know, there is a gap that y'all could build something off of. But then you open your mouth and say, well, Kiki, I'm sorry. You're trying to blame me. I can't, it's not my fault for your childhood trauma, or don't blame me for your childhood trauma.
Bitch. What?
Since you're white, I made that comment. I can't fix your childhood traumas. I'm not a therapist. What? Excuse me?
When I tell you, don't, it's like one of those things, it's like, I've been through something and I'm better, I'm stronger than what I was beforehand or when I was younger. But don't ever try to throw what I went through in my motherfucking face just because I went through something, right? So that's why Kiki got up and said, girl, excuse me, F you, I'm done with you.
This is what you have to say? You know what? This is why I said you entitled, you selfish, and you know what? Maybe what's happening with you and Lenny is karma.
Girl, and Lisa, for you to listen to this woman's story, and you could tell that she wasn't even listening. She was just like, probably didn't give a fuck because it's not around in her world. But for you to hear her story and then talk about, don't blame me for your childhood trauma, I said, oh, Lisa, when I say you lost all the points, Karen, you lost all the points for me. But that was the episode. When I say Kiki is winning, right? The reunion looks came out. For me, my favorite looks were Kiki, Larsa, and Gertie. Gertie always serves. Those are my 3 favorite. Honorable mention, Marisol. Yeah. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian, Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a y'all and break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got